Hi, I'm Jerry Eisenminger with Flat River Corp, Columbus, Nebraska. We were approached late last summer in regard to by the NEAC folks in regard to developing a mobile slaughter system. They, the way I understand, are trying to work with the small producers to give them a viable way to slaughter their animals and market all natural beef.
What was involved in retrofitting this unit to make it USDA compatible and make it functional?
Well, we started out with one of the things we did. It was a 3-axle. It's a 8 by 53 foot step deck refrigerated trailer that was designed and utilized as a carcass trailer. And because we were going to split it up into a mechanical area, a cooler area, and a slaughter area, obviously we did not need the rail system that was built into the roof of the trailer throughout this whole trailer that we were designing. So we removed the rails in the portion of the trailer that weren't needed and moved the splitter. It comes in the back. The rail comes in as a single rail in the back of the trailer over the slaughter area. So we moved the splitter ahead into the cooler area so that we've got 3 different rails to hang the processed or the halves after the slaughter aspect of the animal is done.
Talk about some of the more technical parts of the water system that you had and a refrigeration system that you had to update and install.
Well, in the refrigeration area, because we needed to utilize an area in the front of the trailer for a mechanical room, we had to actually, you might say, plumb the supply air out of the refrigeration unit that's built into the trailer, way at the front of the trailer. We had to actually put a supply duct all the way back into the cooler area, which is in the center of the trailer, as well as a return air. And so we had to manufacture that part of it, insulate it, and wrap it. And then along the lines of, because the Nebraska Department of Environmental DEQ, Department of Environmental Quality, required the wastewater to not go out on the ground from the slaughtering that's used in the slaughtering process. That water had to be captured along with all the waste and then ozonated and run through a filtering system, and then that was in turn can go out onto the ground then or into a lagoon.
What does ozoning do?
It actually, the way I understand, kills the bacteria in the water or the waste, for lack of a better, just that's the simplest way that I can explain it.
What is it gonna? We know, talking to Laura, that it was about $150,000 to for total cost for this trailer. What does it cost to operate?
Well, we're not into it. They're not. Or I should say, NEAC's not into it far enough, probably, to give you any hard numbers on that. I've heard numbers were in the neighborhood of $60 to $70 a head, and I guess that really does remain to be seen. How well that works. Mm-hmm. That part, what it works from the standpoint is, how far, what side of that $60 to $70 it actually comes in at.
Do you see this as kind of a one-time project, or do you feel that your company and you will be involved in making more of these?
No, I feel that I think there's a real need for a trailer for this application. So I can see where in the next few years we have one of these in process all the time. That in fact, we've got another feedlot that's real interested in one of these. It's going to be somewhat different to fit his application, but it's basically, we're looking at this one to, it's the first one, and obviously there's some things that we're gonna need to change on it already that became evident, but I can see where there's gonna be a pretty steady supply of these to build for a while.
Do you guys have any questions? Otherwise, I want to go out and actually take a walk around the trailer.
Well, yeah, Jerry, like the power unit, it had to be insulated off from the rest of the inside. Getting the water from the front to the back, and then that recycled water, or that wastewater back to the front. I mean, is that wintertime going to be an issue? Freezing? How did all this stuff?
Well, we've tried to plan for that the best we can. That sump tank is all insulated. We've got provisions so that we can put a floating tank heater or some sort of a heater into that tank to keep it thawed out. The water lines themselves are set up so that they're easy to drain. The mechanical room is heated, and it has a provision so that obviously you don't have to have the generator running to create electricity to make. We can just plug into a 110 outlet and keep the mechanical room thawed out. So, and we've tried to address that. I'm sure there are going to be some issues that come up that we'll have to address as time goes on, as they arise. But we've tried to think of everything that could go wrong.